You guys want to know what's insane? My last video that I uploaded, I believe it only got like 30k views or something like that. It didn't do terribly bad, but it didn't do as well as some of my other videos. Now, my other videos did like 100k, 90k, things like that. In the video where I did 30k on, I said at the beginning of my video if you guys could subscribe to the channel, and I got more subscribers from that video and from saying that alone than I did from my 100k plus videos. I don't know if it's a thing that I want to do, but I'm so close to 100,000 subscribers. So if you guys are not subscribed to the channel, make sure you guys click that subscribe button. It takes literally 0.5 seconds and it helps me out a lot, and we are very, very close to NBA 2K. I almost just said we're very close to NBA 2K21. We're very close to 100k subscribers on YouTube. I don't know why I was planning on saying that. But anyways, 2K21. Speaking about NBA 2K21, we're going to be talking about NBA 2K21 in its current state of the game. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, NBA 2K21 on current gen is a lot better than I expected. And I think it's a lot better than a lot of people expected. The main thing that people are talking about is the shooting. Now, there were obviously other issues with the game that are going on with, like, especially with ankle breakers. I heard a lot of you guys talking about ankle breakers and how nobody who has playmaking takeover or has ankle breaker on Hall of Fame can actually get any sort of ankle breaking animations. And that's something that 2K is supposed to be looking into. And then another thing that a lot of people are complaining about is obviously the shooting. Now, the shooting, people complain that was too hard, and now the shooting, people are complaining that too many whites go in. And I will agree with both of those statements, because in the beginning of the game, shooting was very, very, very difficult. Now, the reason why it was difficult for me is because I had a mid-range slasher, and that build was terrible. Now, the build wasn't terrible in terms of any other 2K. It was terrible in terms of NBA 2K21 because they made shooting very, very difficult. So I made a play shot and I could shoot a lot better. But another thing that people complained about was when they fixed shooting, which they said they didn't. But honestly, if you guys have played 2K since the day of launch, you know that whites definitely go in more. And people want to say it's badges, but it honestly isn't. I have played against people who don't have badges and they white a lot more shots than they did before the patch. So they obviously touched the shooting when they said they didn't. So this has been a big complaint for the community that too many whites have gone in. Even Ticino has said something about it, saying that the whites go in way too often. So then someone DM'd Ronnie2K and asked them about all these questions. You guys will see the screenshots here on your screen between Ronnie2K and this person. I'm not actually too sure who it was, but someone asked Ronnie about the current situation of NBA 2K21 and wanted to know if anything was going to be fixed or if anything was going to be patched. So they said, Ronnie, please, there are way too many whites that go in with the fades. Please fix the game issue in Park and Pro-Am and everything. And then they followed up with saying ankle breakers don't work in this game, please fix. Ronnie2K replied simply saying fixed in the patch, and then they said thank you with a praying emoji, because obviously everyone wants this to be fixed. Now, take this with a grain of salt if you will, because he didn't really say necessarily what they were going to patch. Now, once again, this is another confusing thing to me, because obviously this is going to be, like, when Ronnie2K answers these DMs, he obviously knows that this is going to be talked about. He obviously knows that people are going to release this information and say, hey, look, I talked to Ronnie about this. This is going to be fixed. I don't know why he's not being specific towards anything, because obviously when this happens, when the patch comes out and ankle breakers aren't fixed or whites aren't fixed, one of the two are fixed and then the other one's not, obviously people are going to complain and call Ronnie a liar, because he said right here that it's fixed in the patch, but he doesn't specify on what's being fixed. Pardon me. He doesn't specify on what's being fixed. I don't know why he doesn't do that. I don't know why he doesn't choose to say, oh, whites are being fixed or ankle breakers are being fixed. Instead, he just says it's going to be fixed in the patch. So is he referring to every single thing in the game that needs to be patched, or is it only referring to the whites, only referring to the ankle breakers? I'm not too sure, but this is a good sign for a lot of you guys who don't agree with whites going in, and a good sign for a lot of you guys who are playmakers and want to see some ankle breaker animation. So I guess that's something to look forward to. But if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to drop a like, and please, seriously, subscribe to the channel. It takes you guys like 0.5 seconds to subscribe, and if you guys like anything 2K related, then you will enjoy the channel. But once again, thank you guys very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.